Hello students, this is Charu ma'am, your science teacher. In the previous video we have learnt about the processing of wool fibers. Now in this video we will learn about the processing of silk fibers. Let us talk about the properties of silk fiber. Silk is an animal fiber which is obtained from silkworm, and to obtain the silk fiber, rearing of silkworm is done and through a process called sericulture. And there is a variety of silk, and that depends upon the type of silk moth out of which fibers are extracted. Different types of silk is obtained from variety of silk moth depending upon their structure and lustrous property, that is shining appearance. For example, mulberry silk, tessar silk, mughal silk, etc. These are some of the examples of variety of silks. Before understanding the concept of processing of silk fibers, let us understand the life cycle of silkworm first. As you know, the silkworm has a life cycle of 4 stages, and its first stage is the egg laying stage, second stage is larva stage, third stage is pupa stage, and fourth one is the cocoon. And inside the cocoon adult moth grows. So these 4 stages will be elaborated in this video. Let us talk about the life cycle or life history of silk moth. The very first stage of silk moth starts with the laying eggs. The female silk moth lay egg from which hatch larvae in the second stage, and these larvae grow in size in the form of caterpillars or silkworms. When these caterpillars or silkworm grow in size, and they enter the next stage of life, which is the third stage and is called pupa. And pupa first weaves a net of white cotton ball to hold itself, and then it swings its head from side to side in the form of a round ball. And during these movements of head, the caterpillar secretes fiber made up of protein, and these fiber made up of protein, when solidifies by coming in contact with air, then they form a rigid hard material that is called cocoon. The protein secretion secreted by the pupa becomes hard when it comes in contact with air, and it becomes silky fiber, that is, it has a silky texture. And soon the caterpillar completely cover itself by the silk fibers, and this covering is known as cocoon. And the further development of moth continues inside the cocoon, and these silk fibers are further used for weaving silk cloth. From the silk fibers, silk yarn is, that is the thread structures, is obtained first, and then these threads or silk yarn is used in the fabric making process. And there is a variety of silk moths which look very different from one another, and these silk yarns differ from each other in terms of the texture. Some of these are coarse, smooth, shiny, and thus there are example of silk types are tessar silk, mughal silk, kosa silk, etc. These are obtained from cocoons spun by different types of silk moths, and the most common silk moth that is used is the mulberry silk moth. The silk fiber obtained from this silk moth has a shiny, soft, lustrous, elastic texture, and this type of silk fibers can be dyed into different colors to obtain the variant of colored fabrics. Let us learn about the life cycle of silkworm in detail. This is the mulberry tree. The leaves of this mulberry tree are the primary food source of silkworms. Silkworms eat these leaves and obtain their nutrition and grow in size. The very first stage of life cycle of silkworm starts with the first stage, that is the egg laying stage. In this stage, female silk moth lay eggs on mulberry leaves, and in the second stage, larva hatches out of these eggs in the form of silkworm and caterpillar. When these silkworm or caterpillar further grow in size in the third stage, that is called the pupa stage, these pupa forms outer covering of silk fiber in the form of cocoon, and cocoon is white shiny structure that surrounds the pupa, and inside the cocoon covering there is a pupa which grows inside and becomes moth, which still continues to grow inside the cocoon covering. And after that, moth becomes adult silkworm, and in this way the life cycle of silkworm completes by going through 4 stages of life cycle. Thank you.